if we are live and if the audio is proper. And again, welcome back to a No Agenda live stream. It's pretty late today. Reason the day was pretty busy, and I got free time right now, so I just wanted to go live. So let me just check. Let me check my X profile first. Yeah, I guess we are live here. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just let me. I need to also. Yeah, perfect. Voice is clear. So I'll just edit the post. What should I call it? Uh, really busy day. So just during late night time pass stream. Yeah, perfect. I guess the title goes well. So yeah, just updated the title. We are live. And what are we doing? Today, we'll probably just start a bit with scrolling Twitter. Yesterday, we ended on a note that I need to share a Hyperliquid document, which I haven't shared yet. I'll just share that in yesterday's stream. I'll quote yesterday's stream and I'll share that 1 minute. Let me just do that first. Should I share my screen? Yeah, I'll just share my screen and do that. And oh yeah, you can see this video on my profile. It is ready to go. Huge shout out to Ready to Go by. Met him today and I enjoyed meeting him. He's a complete vibe. We He introduced me to something called rope flow, which is fun. Do it when I'll start doing it whenever I'm free, and it was pretty fun and it was a bit tiring as well. So yeah, huge shout out to you, bro. Loved your energy and we'll keep meeting now in Bangalore. So yeah, where's yesterday's stream? Yesterday's stream. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Here we go. Let's quote the stream and let's see. Can I just upload a document directly here? Yes, I can. This is the hyperliquid document I was talking about in stream in brackets. Couldn't find the original tweet where this was posted. So, yep. Just in case, guys. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, media failed to upload. Okay. Uh, what should I make a link of it and then upload it? Can't I just add it here? I wish I could just add it here, but let me just make a drive link. Google Drive. Mail. Logged into the wrong account. Sorry. Need to log in into an account that has space. So yeah, uploading the document here. We did my drive. So did we? No. I'll just make the link and I'll send it because then I'll forget. Yeah. Let me just do it. No. Yeah, done. Share. Restricted. Anyone with the link can view. Viewer. Copy link. And we have posted. So yeah, here you go. If you want to learn about Hyperliquid, how many people are watching right now? It's pretty late, so I'm not expecting anyone to watch. Okay, I have 7 viewers. Hi guys. Oh, I didn't check Twitter. Okay, VD. Hi. Have shared him also in case he wants to join. Let me just check YouTube also if we are live over there. And we'll scroll through Twitter. Yesterday, I talked about reading a bit about robotics. I found a very good document, so I'll start reading about that. We'll start doing that together today itself. Let's see how much we can understand. I'm a noob in robotics, so yeah, I'll be starting from scratch. So, no judgments, guys, no judgments. And okay, we are live on YouTube as well. No chats today. Yesterday, we did have a lot of chats. A lot of people joined our live yesterday. I already have 2 likes, so that's pretty great over there. Slowly, the account is growing, and hopefully, I do it. So, why is dollar hype price up today? It has to go up. It's a good product. Your time will come. Believe in yourself. Okay, yeah, yeah, it will come. I think I have become too comfortable on this app. That's the whole point. The whole point. So, what do we talk about today? What do we talk? Like, I need a good topic. Can you really call yourself a founder if you have shipped 10 products with AI but still have $0 in revenue? Uh, I don't think so. You and me both have trillions of neurons in brain, billions of them in gut, and millions of them in heart too. You pay no attention to heart and gut, by the way. Ah, yes. Hello, hi, this is Chanbeen. How have you been? Lol. Okay, this is on YouTube. These comments are on YouTube. I've been great, man. Just scrolling through Twitter and doing random things. Suggest me a topic that I can talk about. Anything and everything matters. Uh, and how are you? Yeah, how are you? Let's just talk if possible. We can talk too, yeah. Okay, okay. So, okay. Wow, yes. The airport in Argentina is in that direction. Okay, the tweet didn't age well. Argentina won. Didn't expect that, but crazy, guys. Crazy comeback. What the fuck are the prices for now? What? Just what the fuck? I'm not paying 596. Geopolitics. Someone wants me to talk about geopolitics, and someone is. I have been following your journey since 2025. Se bhi pehle. Thank you, bye. Thank you for following my journey. What do you like the most about my journey, and what do you want me to talk about more? Give me a suggestion. And talking about geopolitics, I used to be super interested in geopolitics. I'm still interested in geopolitics. Okay, I'm just talking about my YouTube comments. I'll come back to Twitter again. Let me just stop sharing Twitter for right now. Yeah. So about geopolitics, I have kind of been a huge fan of geopolitics in general. I used to follow a few creators as well. Currently, I am watching these lectures by Professor Jiang, and I started listening to his lectures using from from the predictive history playlist that he had. After that, now I'm currently following his game theory playlist, and that playlist is pretty much updated about geopolitics. What I understand about the world right now is that there are going to be major changes in the coming future, and typically we might see the Trump administration go down. Who's going to replace it? I'm not really sure. And the major geopolitical scenario probably depends on that one moment. It's going to be a huge moment. And how do you position yourself for the current changes and stuff like that? It's probably the best thing that you can do right now is to follow your dreams and invest in uh, anything that is required in robotics, invest in minerals that will be uh, kind of in demand because of the rise in robotics. So that's probably a very good positioning for this current environment, and invest in countries that are rich in minerals, and and possibly kind of hedge your portfolio if you are exposed to the US stocks, because I feel they are highly overvalued because of AI and the AI exposure they have. And if you want to understand geopolitics in general, if you want to understand geopolitics in great depth, probably follow Professor Jiang, follow a few lectures of him. Don't blindly follow him because he has been accused of uh, kind of uh, throwing out his controversial opinions in a manner that they look like facts, which is not really good because uh, it a kind of how do you put it into words? So it kind of gives you a biased take, and it's not really education if it's already biased. So uh, it's so you cannot follow it blindly, but uh, you can follow it like you follow commentators, right? They have their own biases. In fact, every form of education that we receive has its own biases and its own agendas. So take it with a pinch of salt. Use your common sense. Always read controversial things. Always read the opposite of those controversial things as well, and try to keep your education as unbiased as possible, and try to create your own taste of judging scenarios and judging the world. I guess that's how you study geopolitics. So yeah, that's my take on geopolitics. It's pretty boring at this point. I do not really have answers to anything, or I do not really have opinions on a lot of things right now. Reason being, I've been focusing more on myself, and yeah, I guess that's it. So एक बार X देख लेते हैं. Busy day. So okay. Oh yeah, actually, very interesting thing. So I just recalled. Uh, so today, when I went to meet Ready to Go, I got a few ideas that I'll be vibe coding. The first, I'll be vibe coding a dashboard which measures how many small, beautiful moments of your life you have missed. And the moments that I am planning to include are daily sunrises, daily sunsets, daily walks, daily runs, going to a lake nearby if you have a lake, and things like that. So we'll make a list of such things. And every day you miss doing one of these beautiful things that you could do. Obviously, you customize it yourself, you choose what things you can do around yourself, and the dashboard will track how many such beautiful moments of your life you have missed on a yearly basis, on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis. It's just a kind of a tracker. And that'll be my first product that I'm thinking to build. Second, vibe coded product that I'm thinking to build is a 6-degree connector. So there's this theory that you can get connected to everyone via just 6 degree of connections. And how do you max your connections on the basis of this theory? So we'll try to create a vibe coded tool using that measures your social graph, and you basically make a list of connections in your head, and you keep typing them, and we kind of gather more and more people. So once you put details about your connections, we reach out to them, we tell them you also do the same thing, and then we have the whole world at your place, at your picture. And we could also kind of extract data from Twitter and LinkedIn, from Instagram, and find their connections and kind of create this 6 degree connector for you. But not really this. There's one third product that I was thinking of vibe coding, and let's just how do I put it into words? Let me think. Let me think. So this third product was actually something interesting. Let me recall. It was something interesting, and I felt it could be something cool. Yeah. So there are a lot of coffee shops and dosa shops in Bangalore where you'll just have a lot of people around, and there's a high chance you'll meet someone you follow on X or Instagram IRL over there. So what I was thinking was to vibe code a small social app, IRL social app, where we kind of put these locations, and we have a list of locations like Anama Coffee. We have a third wave listed. We also have other things listed and stuff like that. Other things, as in we have a lot of IRL meetup places listed over there. And if you are at some meetup place, so you can just open the app, share your location, they'll show you the nearest meetup places. And if you're planning to visit those meetup places and you're going there in the next 5 to 10 minutes, you just press a button, notify anyone who lives nearby or who is nearby right now. And everyone who's nearby at this point gets that notification and they can come up for an IRL meetup. So it's like you sign up on this platform just to be a part of IRL meetups, meetups that are genuinely happening right now. And you could also have your own meetup. So every time you're near a meetup location, or every time someone presses the meetup uh, presses or calls for a meetup nearby, you get a notification and you can go join the meetup, or you can yourself call for a meetup if you're going to such a location that is listed on the app. If you're going to the location, so the flow is simple. You come to the app, you'll either get a notification that there's a meetup at this cafe near your house. You can go join that. Or if you are going to a cafe and that cafe is there on the app, you just press let's meet, and you'll send a notification to everyone who's at a reasonable distance from that cafe. And if they want to come and see you at the meetup, they come and you just meet. That's how I'm trying to create a social experience. So we'll probably start with only 3 locations and stuff like that. Very interesting. Let's do that. And then all these ideas came up when I was with Ready to Go. So Ready to Go also kind of asked me, also kind of told me about his own property where he's trying to build a huge experience center for adults. It has a lake, it is solar powered, they're building rooms over there. It has an off-roading track, it has a running track, and it has multiple other things. It has beautiful sunrises, beautiful sunsets. So we are planning to curate experiences over there as well. We'll put that in our app. Also, this is not really a vibe coded thing. This is just an IRL experience that he is creating, and I'll try to kind of bring it to all of you through the reach I have, and you have been following me for a while. So if you're just interested, we can plan some experiences over there as well. Just tell me what we can plan. So these are the 4 things that I'm planning to vibe. These are the 3 things that I'm planning to vibe code, and one experience that Ready to Go is creating, and I can kind of help in, and we could plan something out there. So yeah, just wanted to share what all I discussed with him. But I'm actually very super excited for this IRL social app. So if you think it's a good idea, if you want to contribute, I'm open to that. You can DM me on X, Siddhant underscore here. You can DM me on Instagram, Siddhant underscore here. And let's just take it forward. So it's very simple. It's super simple. You log in, and if you're going to a cafe that's listed on the app, you can call for a IRL meetup there. Everyone nearby gets the location, and everyone nearby gets a notification. And if they want to come by, they'll come. And if someone else does the same thing, you get a notification if it's nearby, and you can go there and be a part of the IRL meetup. And now I have a lot of comments on YouTube, so let's just see those. Uh, what about Elon Musk IPO? I think it's great. It was an exit liquidity stunt, gave an exit to a lot of investors, and it's okay. That's the game, right? That's the game. I feel the company is still going to grow. SpaceX is going to grow. SpaceX is going to add a lot more value to the world. So it's a fair deal. Uh, saw a gap in sonic branding after 11 years in music tech. We built an audio lab. This is my first time building a startup. Admire your work. Can you advise me how I can take this forward? So, Chanbeen Bhai, if you're still seeing the live stream, then I would recommend you to kind of just reach out to me on Instagram or Twitter. I'm very active on DMs over there. It's SIDHANTH_here So reach out to me and let's see how we can kind of work together, or what advice you need. Let's take that up on a call, and let's just talk in detail. And if you want to talk in a live stream and you want others to benefit from it as well, we can do that too. Not asking for a playbook here, but would love to know your thoughts. Yeah, cool. You can DM me on Twitter as we speak, by the way. Okay, we do speak. Crazy. DM me on Twitter. Do you want to join the live stream now? Do you want to talk over here? We can do that too. It will be really interesting, actually. Someone watching on YouTube and then just coming in the live stream. Hey, okay, I got your message on Twitter. Wanna come on live or talk later? Just waiting for your reply, Chanbin, and then I'll continue the live. If you do not want to join right now, it works. Cool, yeah. 5 people are watching on YouTube. What's interesting happening in crypto apart from Hyperliquid and Futarki? Nothing, bro. And hi, Dipanshu. Uh, if you want to join the live, I can share you the link on X, so we can talk. Okay, okay. Chanmin Bhai will join the live, so we'll have a live pitch now. Let's go. It's a small pitch, so let's see. Okay, so waiting. And to the Panshu's question, I'm actually super happy that there are so many questions coming right now. What's interesting happening in crypto apart from Hyperliquid and Futarki? To be honest, nothing very interesting. Not there is kind of nothing that I'm super excited about in crypto apart from Hyperliquid and Futarki. Hyperliquid in general is super interesting, and Futarki may only MetaDAO at this point looks really promising and interesting to me. And with this, thank you for reminding. I had to talk about MetaDAO in today's stream, but I'm super tired, so I might skip that. I might do that after some time. I'm not really sure what the flow of the stream is going to be. But MetaDAO is something really interesting. If you want to read about it, you should read about it actually, because it is probably uh, once in something that happens once in a lifetime, and it's truly revolutionary. It is following one of the most democratic way of decision making. So uh, I feel it's going to change democracy forever, and it's going to make democracy more digital, and people will have hands-on involvement in decision making because of Futarki. Uh, Going on the democracy standard, it will take time. It will start as a capitalism product, making capitalism more hands-on, making capitalism much better. And that's what MetaDAO is trying to achieve. And I feel that's super awesome. Apart from that, there's one really interesting area, which is yield. So a lot of people have lost their bullishness on DeFi, but I am still a bit bullish on DeFi. I'm not bullish on the synthetic yield, nor I am bullish on the exchange yield or a yield coming from DeFi activity, because most of that will be kind of only on Hyperliquid. So it will be the whole industry will be taken by Hyperliquid. But what I'm really interested about is cash flow yield. Cash flow yield coming from real world assets. That is a very interesting space, because that is something that only happens in strong, trusted, credit centric societies, credit centric communities. Like you look at the Banya community, you look at the Sindhi community, you look at the Rajasthani businesses. All of these businesses are built on credit cycles that are fulfilled by local creditors. and those local creditors in return get a yield from these businesses, and this yield from this businesses actually is a portion of the profit these businesses are making. So this is a very, very interesting industry, and if somehow this yield can be distributed into anyone possible using DeFi, it's going to be huge. And I'm super, super excited about this. I know a few companies that are trying to do this at a very small scale, and I just root for their success because I guess this is something that DeFi always wanted to do and it should do. It kind of makes uh, starting a business really easy because now you do not need to actually have connections, or you do not need to run for starting your business to get the cash to start your business. And secondly, it opens up an opportunity for everyone to get access to the yield only very well connected people get. So this is something that I'm super excited about. So if Dipanshu, if that answers your question, it's great. Let me see. Okay, okay. Chanmin Bhai can't join, so it's okay. We were going to have a live pitching session today, but alas, it's okay. We don't have that session now. Okay, okay. I do this every day, some other time. Cool, cool. So, how many people are watching on X? We'll just scroll X a bit. I'm tired, busy day. So, I'll sleep. I cannot speak also much. Okay, we have 44 viewers on X. That's also a lot. And YouTube was pretty active today, so that's kind of amazing. Let me share my screen. What else? What else? We can speak about MetaDAO, but I don't have my whiteboard today, and I kind of enjoyed the whiteboard session yesterday, so I don't want to kind of speak about MetaDAO without that whiteboard. It was fun. Let me see. Let me see. I'll share the robotics doc. Yeah. Someone is asking, क्या आप community chat बना सकते हो जहाँ पर हम network कर सके? Yeah, bro, I can make a community chat, but people are not really active in it. So if you can get your friends and if others can get their friends, then I'll surely make a community chat. But before that, I want to kind of be more consistent with these live streams. This is the third day I am live simultaneously. So I hope I go live again and again, and I do this for 100 days. And when I do this for 100 days, then it will make sense to create a community, because then a lot of people will actually probably benefit from that network. But at this point, it doesn't. And Chanmin Bhai wrote in the community chat, it's fine. We will do this sometime later. Cool, bro. Cool, bro. We can do it anytime. I do this daily. Hopefully, I'll be doing this daily. Okay, okay. So I want to share that robotics paper. We can scroll through Twitter together. Let's scroll through Twitter together for a while. Then let's read the introduction of the robotics paper. And then I'll see towards the end if I want to talk about MetaDAO, but I'm not really sure because I'm super, super tired today. And if you're interested in my idea, you can probably check that idea also. And I talked about it in the start, was super excited about that IRL social app. So if you're interested, let's vibe code it together. Jitesh Bhai joined the chat and asked, yo, Sid Bhai, how are you? I'm crazy, bro. I'm enjoying life. Super tired today because I was just running the whole day, talking to people, had a few meetings, and just ended a meeting at 11:30. And uh, I just ate two meals today, one breakfast at 10, and then I ate at kind of now like at 11:45 or something, and uh, had a small headache because of that. And yeah, surviving. But yeah, did the live anyways. It's fun. scrolling through Twitter with everyone. Let's just scroll through Twitter again. I'll share my screen. Shared. I hope you can see the screen, guys. Let's see. Eventually, good food, bit fitness, sunscreen, moisturizer, and a smile works the best. Never experienced, bro. Manifesting this, one of the biggest luxuries money can buy is a week with zero meetings. Haha. Quote, I had a month in Bali with zero meetings. And trust me, it was the best feeling ever. Getting better at this. What are you getting better at? Bro, lecture two maths, mister. Okay, okay, okay. Cool. Love and everyone is content maxing. Very important, guys. Content maxing is super important. No more YouTube chats. How many people are watching on YouTube? Three people are watching on YouTube and four likes. That's a new high that we have touched. Gatekeeping is feature, not bug. One minute, one minute, one minute. Let me see. Gatekeeping the sunset point near Bangalore. Oh fuck, मुझे भी नहीं बताओगे bro. मुझे भी नहीं बताओ bro. Sounds like. Oh, this was a really good tweet, by the way. Just had these random thoughts in my head, which I wrote down. Most people choose to lie to themselves that they are helpless and trapped in things they don't want to do because of responsibilities. Whenever I talk to people my age, they end up starting the conversation with, your life is so good, bro. You travel so much. And I reply, you can too. Then they start their BS of, oh, I have this responsibility. I need to do this and blah, blah, blah. Most responsibilities they talk about don't even exist outside their head. It's a bunch of lies they tell themselves to justify their choices. Not talking about people who are genuinely happy from their choices, but talking about the people who keep crying in every conversation and are never grateful of their life. You need to make different choices and start moving towards being more grateful in life. So yeah, had these random thoughts because everyone just comes up to me. They're like, "Oh, bro, your life is so good" and stuff like that. Bro, it's good from the outside. I face my own challenges, but if it's even good, then it is good because I took the choices to make it good. And the fact that you always blame responsibilities for everything in your life is a huge lie that you tell yourselves just to justify the wrong choices you are taking. Don't do that. Don't lie to yourself. Most of the responsibilities that you talk about are not even the responsibilities you are actually contributing to, kind of contributing towards. You are just making those lies in your head. You're just putting a lot of fog in your thoughts, and you're truly kind of just too miserable to accept that you have made the wrong choices. Running to the balcony every time a fighter jet roars across the sky. Bro, I'll be running the whole day then. Whole day then. Stairs is next to my house. How long? Oh, la, 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 la. All my tweets are bango, and it's just that you don't have the sense of humor. What the fuck? US is revoking Iran related general license to export oil. Okay, okay. Let me see my chats. Okay, no new chat. No need chat. No need chat. Okay, okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Anything new in the live chat? Nothing. First YouTube live done. Twitter filters are wild. Crazy bro. Crazy bro. Crazy bro. Crazy bro. When are you coming in my life? These introduction tweets. Uh, my salary isn't increasing, but the prices of everything. Yeah, so true. So true. So true. Future looks like these. These are my future babies. Haha. Imagine, lol. Would make senses to allocate spots to dollar answer holders, but there are 122K of them, lol. 122K supply collection. India is not for beginners. Lama, they're kayaking, bro. They're literally kayaking in a flood. Crazy. Okay. I was in Indranagar today. There's actually some magic in the air. The weather is nicer. The roads feel better. Today was actually great. Great. Today, the weather. Every day is great, guys. I was talking about weather here. Interesting philosopher, according to you, that others may not know about. Ah, very interesting question. A very interesting philosopher, according to you, who others may not know about. See, like, uh, I feel uh, I don't read much philosophers actually. What I do is I read philosophers according to my mood. I don't really kind of follow a particular philosopher. And the biggest thing when you read about philosophers according to your mood is that you don't remember their names. And that is kind of weird. And I read a lot of random philosophers, but I've been reading, so let me just minimize my screen again. So the thing is, I don't kind of read philosophers. I don't follow any philosophers. Especially, I don't particularly follow any Western philosophers. So when you're talking about philosopher, I'm assuming that you're talking about Western philosophers because that's what people read or follow. But I am not following anyone in particular. But I'm reading this interesting book on philosophy that I wanted to show. So this is a book called Outlines of Indian Philosophy by M. Hirayana. So I'm reading this book. It is really interesting. It starts with the philosophy in the Vedic period, the pre Upanishadic thought, the Upanishads, and then it goes to the early post Vedic period, then age of the systems, and it explores Indian philosophy in great depth. And I've been reading this for the past 3 days. It is really interesting. In my first live stream that I did day before yesterday, I took out a small paragraph from this and I explained that paragraph as well. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting book. I don't really follow any philosopher as such. I'm not a huge fan of philosophers, but I sometimes do read a few philosophies according to my mood to sometimes uplift my mood or to sometimes use that particular mood as a trigger point to think about things in depth, think about my life in depth, and stuff like that. So, yeah, that is the purpose of philosophy in my life. And why am I reading this book? I just want to appreciate India more. I want to kind of appreciate my roots more, and this is probably the best way to kind of appreciate your identity, your country more. So yeah, I want to learn about philosophy. So yeah, I guess that answered the question. What else? What else? Mm, we can talk about. the biggest problem that startups face today, it's not really building a product. It is about distribution and stuff like that. And distribution is the toughest game to crack, especially in such a low attention economy. So how I am planning to crack the game of distribution is, I want to go live. I want to have a lot of video content. I want to have a huge repository of video content. And then I want to use this huge repository to create a lot of clips. Yeah. And I want those clips to go viral. And then I want to prove people that and consistency and volumes can actually solve the distribution problem in such a low uh, attention economy. And you don't really have to be consistent with high quality content or content that is scripted or content that actually needs a lot of preparation to as such. Instead, what you have to be consistent with is raw thoughts, things that people want, and typically be consistent with yourself, be consistent with what you actually want to do as well, right? Because if you're just doing what people want, you'll end up becoming a slave to people. See, the point of content creation or the point of anything is to keep yourself free, to keep your thoughts free. So if you're doing what people want, or if you're just providing what people want as your content, then you're going to exhaust at one day, you are going to burn out, you're going to lose yourself, you're going to actually become a slave of others. And that's not the goal, guys. That was never the goal. Why are you doing your own thing if you want to end up being a slave for someone else? So just be yourself, be consistent in being yourself, and document yourself. And how do you document yourself? You could record videos, you could then edit them. But if you're lazy like me, then you can just come live and talk to people. On day one of my live stream, I had zero people. Today, I had a lot of people chat with me, and it was super fun. And tomorrow, I'll probably have more people if I keep doing this consistently, which is super cool. It tells the power of YouTube. How many subscribers do I have, anyways? 848. Good, good. Let me see the live chat. Can you talk about some cool tech you feel everyone should know about? Cool tech. Okay, I'll show you something. So these are some really cool hardware products that Meta has launched. These are the Meta glasses. These are the Ray-Bans Gen 1 that I've been using over the past 6 months. And these are the Oakley's Gen 2 that I have used for 2 months now. Not even 2 months, 1 month. And they are amazing. I use them to record videos. I use them to record my sports. And I also use them to listen to music when I don't want to listen to the person who's ahead of me and I don't want to be rude by wearing earphones and not paying attention. So I just listen to music on my Meta glasses, and they are a really cool piece of tech. I don't know what the use case of it will be in your life, but they are really cool. You can probably record POV videos, you can record cooking videos with this, and you're going to enjoy it a lot. So let me just show you. Buy it only when you kind of have the money to. You don't need to waste. So these are the normal lenses, and I do not have power, but I just wear them sometimes. Why did I buy the normal lenses? So I can wear it in any room. I cannot wear shades in any room, but I can wear these in any room. And it just said battery 100%. So yeah, this is a pretty cool piece of tech that I enjoyed. And the proof that I enjoyed this is I bought the Oakley's Meta as well. I bought that typically for recording my sports POVs and just wearing it while I travel, while I cycle, or while I run. Let me show you the Oakley's Meta as well. So these are the Oakley's Meta. This is how I look in them. The world looks more pink with this. So yeah, it just looks good. And I typically wear this to record my sports POVs. And it's a good sunglass as well, and it has better voice quality, better video quality, and its AI recognizes my audio better than the Ray-Bans Meta. This is probably a Gen 1 and Gen 2 difference, but yeah, it's super cool to use, and I love using this as well. So yeah, this is a cool piece of tech that very few people know about in India. Very few people use it in India at this point, but I love using it. Meta Ray-Bans has spatial audio. Yeah, we can say that. Not really good though, but yeah, they're trying their best. But yeah, it's cool. It's super cool. And AR, VR is a very interesting space. I do want to buy the Apple. I do want to buy Apple's VR headset. What is it called? I forgot. But I do want to buy them. But yeah, they're too costly, and I feel the cost is not justified at this point of the at this point of time. I have kind of seen a lot of videos, and I feel it's just not justified at this point of time. So yeah, I'll probably be testing them again. Let's see. I also have this fascination of 3D printers. I don't know how to use them yet. I haven't played with 3D printers a lot yet. That's why I have not bought one for myself. But yeah, 3D printers are really cool. We can probably build amazing things with them, but I'm not sure what I'll use it for. And that's the purpose. That's the main reason why I haven't bought it for myself. But there were moments where I was almost going to buy them, but yeah, haven't really bought them. So I'll open that hardware. No, my Meta glasses don't project screen, but the new ones are going to come. So they'll be projecting the screen. I've tested one glass that projects the screen in Hong Kong, but it wasn't really good. The quality wasn't great, and it was really heavy, so I didn't buy them. But yeah, and next, what? Mm, what was? Yeah, I was going to share the. What was I going to share? I was going to share the hardware paper that I came across. So let's just see what it's about. I'll be opening it for the first time today. So let me see that. Sorry, excuse me, guys. 4 people on YouTube. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, Apple Vision. Yes, I do want to buy Apple Vision Pro, but I am still waiting for it to get better. I'll be testing it soon, but again, web. I'll just open the paper. Anything else? Anything else? Let me see what's going on X. Okay, someone liked one of my posts. How many people are watching the live? 71 people. Crazy, crazy. Thank you guys. So the numbers are rising every day, and it's pretty late today. So amazing numbers for it to be late as well. And what exactly? So any other cool idea that's coming up in my head? Nothing in particular, yeah. Nothing in particular. Nothing in particular. Yeah, to be honest. No, 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 no. Let me open the hardware paper. Someone sent me on WhatsApp. So, oh, what else, guys? What else? What else? What else? So, what else is going on in the world? What are people talking about? Oh, yeah, I started watching this crazy series today called Spider Noir, Spider Noir, and it's amazing. I just love the first 2 episodes, and I'm enjoying that series. I started watching it after The Boys, so yeah, it's fun. It's a good watch, and The Boys was crazy. Yeah. The amount of politics The Boys had, and the amount of real instances you could actually pull from The Boys and match it with the real world, and kind of see two parallels going on together. That was crazy. That was really crazy. You could draw parallels between the series and between the real world. That was crazy. So the director actually posted this online. He's like, we tried to make the series at such an extreme end that it does not portray the real world, but the real world ended up spoiling our series. So that was kind of crazy, actually, bro. Like the amount of parallels you can draw between the boys and the real world. I cannot just put it into words. It How can it be like so accurate? Like how can it just how can it depict the real world so accurately? It was just amazing. The I was mind blown. So when I was watching season 4 and season 5, I was literally thinking, did they kind of predict what's going to happen in the real world while they were writing the series? Like how can it be so accurate, and how can the parallels be so close to what's happening in America? Like it was mind boggling. True respect to the directors. Like crazy thought, like crazy thought. And yeah, the hardware paper. See, I just get distracted so fast. And talking about MetaDAO, I'll be talking about MetaDAO for kind of. I'll be talking about MetaDAO tomorrow, bro. I'll talk about it on the whiteboard. That's gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun right now, so let's not do that. Let's just. I'll show you the paper. That's probably the best thing I can do right now. It's a hardware guide. I'll post it in my live stream on X as well. So you just have to go on X and you need to see the paper below today's live stream. So yeah, the hardware guide, I've posted it there. So let me share my screen. Tudum, 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 tudum. Share. So this is a beginner's guide to robotics hardware. So let's just read the introduction and let's kind of understand what they're trying to do in this whole guide. And it's a 12-minute read, that's what they say, but you need to understand things as well. So it's not really a 12-minute read. You just need to kind of take it in. It's probably a 2 or 3 day read. So yeah, let's just start. Building an open source robot begins in a way that is familiar to assembling IKEA furniture. Okay. Yeah. It's not that easy, I suppose, but let's see. There's a parts list called a bill of materials or BOM containing parts and prices for components such as motors, bearings, screws, wires, cameras, a microcontroller, a battery, and a set of 3D printed pieces. So, okay, if I understand this, then I have a use case for buying a 3D printer. So, yeah, let's see. In place of an instruction booklet, there are CAD and STL files. I have done CAD in college and I hated it, and I don't remember anything. So let's see. The digital blueprints for each part, example, the so ARM 1000 and 10/101 GitHub repository. You fabricate the components, fasten them together, and arrive at a finished physical endpoint with some sort of functionality. So it's like an IKEA furniture. There's a bill of materials that has all the materials and their prices, and the 3D printed pieces can be printed using the CAD and STL files in the instruction booklet, and you then fabricate the components, join them, and arrive at a finished endpoint. It sounds easy, but it's not easy, I'm sure. I mean, at least Homelander didn't pump and dump. Yeah, can say that. GN Dipanshu GN. Thank you for being there in the live stream. It felt really good talking to you. And let's meet IRL, bro. Let's meet IRL. Now, furniture holds still. A robot holds true while moving. Okay. The same three parts recur through the rest of this post. The body keeps a known shape, the sensor reads where things are, and the movement closes the gap continuously. The dashed red lines is the error, it is forever shrinking. Drag anywhere to retarget. Okay, okay, cool. The similarity ends once the robot is powered on. A bookshelf is designed to stay exactly as assembled. Whereas, whereas a robot has to move while remaining correct about its own position and the state of its surroundings. Furniture is a finished artifact, but robots are systems that run continuously and correct themselves as they go. When designing and building robots, this need for correctness, both numerically and temporally, is key consideration. The rest of this post looks at how the difference manifests using a common framing in robotics that divides the hardware into three parts: the movement, the body, and the sensor. Cool. So, this is what this is about. This whole paper is about. It's a guide to robotics hardware. And I feel the next decade is for robotics. So, you should just keep your eyes on it. You should be curious about it and just explore this field. And I'll be reading this entire guide, and I'll probably explain this on the whiteboard if I understand it properly. That's the only case. And in tomorrow's live stream, Pakka, I'll explain MetaDAO. Today I'm super tired. You can hear that in my voice. I'm sluttering a lot and stuff. And today's live stream was just time pass, to be honest. It has already been 1 hour. I'll just share my screen. We'll do a little bit of time pass on Twitter, and then I'll go to sleep. And yeah, we'll end the stream. Yeah, cool. So you can see X, how many people are watching the live right now. Probably the best thing I can do, right? 76 people are watching the live. Okay. So you can see X, how many people are watching the live. Let's reply to a few tweets and let's sleep after that, bro. I'm done. So Venus typing. Okay, okay, type. After AI engineers are tokens for granted. After AI engineers are taken for granted. Taken or token. Now I'm confused. To everyone who just saw the whole live, good night, sir. Let me know when you're free. Uh, Probably in the next live tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think. Good night, bro. Was a nice time chatting with you. Thank you for asking so many questions. Good night, bye. Good night. Dollar hype ATH this week. Three figures, bro. Three figures. Ready to go. What it's supposed. Always pray for alignment to be at the right place at the right time around the right people who will help you get to your destiny. Let me reframe the tweet. He will. Nah? No. Okay, yeah, people are talking to my tweets. People are liking my tweets, sorry, talking. So I was just talking about robotics and I see a tweet about robotics on X. That's super cool. Algorithm is algorithmic. Algorithm is algorithming, whatever that is. Algorithm is algorithming. I find robotics and AI in it super cool. I read theory about it. I watch videos on it. I've attended talks on it in ICML. I still have no clue how I can ever get started actually working on it. Background zero hardware knowledge, super into about UX of these form factors, found this robotics hardware guide really interesting. You can check it out. Also, if you are curious, then you can start exploring Raspberry Pi. Yeah, Raspberry Pi is super cool. Okay, I'll order my Raspberry Pi and I'll kind of set it up in live streams. What do you think about it? And I'll get someone who's going to help me set it up in live streams because I'm a noob at all of this. I guess that will be super cool. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. See, I'm so sleepy that I'm not able to pronounce well. Oh yeah, I great. I guess we would follow each other. Yes. Yes, we do follow each other. Career update. I'm moving on from at the rate A1 research, joined as a research analyst, but ended up wearing multiple hats from business development to managing. Okay, okay, okay. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I like people posting career updates. Congratulations. Congrats, man. Congrats. X growth hack is really not copying someone's post or picture. This is so wrong. We have to name and shame these people in public. How can someone be so insensitive or brainless, whatever you call it? Yeah, kind of true. A lot of people do this. If you're a decent person, your life will be fine. Uh, like, I have mixed opinions on this. You don't have to be a decent person. You have to be a happy person, a person who radiates happiness, and you have to be a good person. You need, by meaning, what I mean by being a good person is a person who radiates happiness. Yeah, that is the perfect definition. A good person is someone who radiates happiness, and to be successful, you have to radiate happiness. Okay? You need to radiate happiness to be good in life. Yeah, let's do this. Imposter syndrome makes me feel so low. Same, bro, same. Open sourced all my Notion workers, including my Twitter bookmark sync. Twitter bookmark sync. What is this? Let me just bookmark this and see. Fuck you, Messi. What a fucking insane play, OMG. Yeah. You know it's not that hard. Just trade on Hyperliquid. Just trust Jeff. Just hold dollar hype. Just earn yield with liminal money. Just say Hyperliquid, Hyperliquid. Yeah, just say Hyperliquid, Hyperliquid. Crazy how a year can feel like a decade and the next one can fly in a blink. This year is flying by. Gonna wear Ronaldo's jersey in office today as a tribute. Today is formals Tuesday. Post a picture, bro. Whee! Why do medicos not learn about finance? Why do you think so? Why don't medicos learn about finance? Do they have the time to? If I was a guy, I would have solo traveled the entire country via a general class train journey. You don't the entire Make every road a toll road to solve the problem of traffic. What the fuck? Multiplayer AI for human agent work. Ad, bro, ad. I'm not liking ads. I'm thinking of deleting Instagram and start writing again on Substack. Do it, bro. Do it. Do it, bro. Do it. I wanted to wear my Argentina jersey to the office and I was worried that we might not win. Thursday, we are wearing that beautiful Argentina kit. One could never be washed away in that jersey. Bangaloreans, what's your favorite thing to do after 9 p.m. in Bengaluru? And, and discuss things at the rate. So, XBLR, XBLR, or BLR, BLRX. So, yeah. Should I follow her? No, I don't. Should I follow her? La, 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 la. No, I won't follow her. Oh, she's from IIT. I'm also from IIT, but I won't follow her. Let's see if she replies. If she replies, I'll follow her. Let me see. Or it's just a rage baby. Let's just see if it's a genuine tweet. If it's a genuine tweet, I'll follow her. If it's a genuine tweet, I'll follow her. Ah, fuck. I'm so sleepy. Okay, I guess it's enough Twitter for the day. Okay, guys. It was a 1 hour, 7 minute live stream. It was crazy streaming. I usually put all my streams on status after the stream is over. I'll do that right now. And I usually follow that status update with a small clip from the stream, but I don't have the energy to do it, nor I don't feel like doing it right now. So, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow morning. Today, just an update on my status. Bye. See ya. Good night. See you in the next stream. I don't know what time tomorrow. Tomorrow could be a busy day, could be a free day. I don't know. Let's see that tomorrow. Bye bye. See you. Good night and sleep. Have a good night's sleep. And thank you for today's live. Thank you for joining. And thank you for staying awake. Thank you for asking so many questions on YouTube. And just thank you for everything. Thank you for giving me a space to talk for such a long time. Thank you for giving me a space to share so many ideas. Bye. See you. Tada.